understand that. But yeah, we'll start off with the first 2000 AMA question, and I've very rare like I've just screened these just to make sure there are not too many bad ones. But yeah, it's just basically that. So we'll go for the first one, and we'll kind of blow that one up. Congrats, Sly. Question: what are some things you think are characteristically Australian? Wow, this definitely isn't asking me anything. I want to cringe at what an American says. Oh, that's gonna be Vegemite. The Land Down Under. Skill Up. I do know that your creator, Skill Up over there. Shill Up, as sometimes he's called. Sydney, of course, and the whole theater there. Wallace. Kangaroos. I don't know, is there anything? Yeah. Sorry if that's cringy. I don't know. That's. You guys have New Zealand in the bottom, just kind of being cute little Kiwi neighbors. Got that going for you. Sam Martin Gaming, what was your favorite out of all the Tech Tree lines to release? And actually, they did say this year. So for me, this year it has to be St. Vincent. I think it's been a freaking-tastic line. You look at Genon, it's a rougher grind, but it still ends up pretty well. It does. The Harbin kind of got nerfed a little bit too much, but overall it's still pretty good. And then the Sejong solid ship, Genon got nerfed, but it's still pretty darn good ship overall. Let's actually make that a little bigger. I'm kind of forgetting that it's smaller on the screen there.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's gotta be St. Vincent. That entire grind is so much fun. Out of all time, though, is Minnow. It's just that entire grind was. If I could redo that grind, oh my god, I'd be so much better at it. So most satisfied with it, yeah, it'd still be that. Next up, congratulations. Which ships should be buffed and which ships should be nerfed? This is going right over. Let me I gotta grab it now. Let me quickly videos, AMA, buffs and nerfs. Let's actually just talk about what should be buffed. So from the tier maker, everything that all these ships should be buffed in some way. Specifically, I think off the bat we can easily go off of Black Nagato. It just doesn't, it's okay. It's not great. Black Francesco, it just needs to be more accurate, just like the regular Francesco. Black Colorado is kind of just a meme, so does it really need fixing? No, Francesco's right there too. They both need something. Grozia just needs to be something in general. It needs probably a rapid reload or something. Omono has absolutely zero. It's on a long line of ships that are unique. This is not unique at all. This is the most bland and basic one. So, yeah, it's just not. Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst, I feel like needs a pen buff. I think it's just old. It just needs a little bit of love. Surrey, that entire line needs almost rework. I really do not like where the line's at right now. And Velquin, let's see. I think I can go over next. Yep, right here. Perfect. Next buffs around here. Let's see. This is tier 8 rankings. Constellation. I feel it just needs some more armor. It just needs to be a little tankier. Cheshire needs to actually have some faster firing guns. I think it sucks. Everyone says Dear God why on the Black Talon, but I do actually feel like it has a niche at least instead of the Black Charles Martel, which is kind of just whatever. Black Charles Martel probably needs another reload buff in order to make it kind of manageable for that lack of reload for it. Yeah. Ochkov needs I don't know, maybe we judge that too hard, actually. Prince Eugen, Bagger Nation. Bagger Nation just needs rapid reload 2 and precise aim 3. It just needs to be a meme of just accurate and just spits a bunch of rounds downrange. San Diego needs HE. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to quickly move through. Golden needs an airstrike reload buff. Sometimes some people will say secondaries. Secondaries won't be bad, but I don't know if that's going to be the full fix. Grosvoy needs a mobility buff. Cabra needs a range buff. Petro needs a lot. And Sebastopol, no, I don't even know where to begin on that one. And then these are all the... I think that's enough. I think I've covered enough. Probably enough. Let's see what people saying. See you back in 6 hours. Unfortunately, Besides just the tier 8 giveaway done, or the gold ones too. So there's two giveaways still that are going until Friday, or actually Saturday morning. So the Worcester grind's a good one, yeah. And then Z35 and San Diego are at least playable. That's a stretch. That's a stretch. Yeah. Let's actually talk about nerfs on this category. The Atlantico just needs to actually have its main battery gun range actually knocked down by like a kilometer. I think it really needs to be just if you're in its area, you're going to get screwed. If not, you're screwed. FDR, that I think is just a plain health nerf. I think it offers too much tankiness for what it has. Indomitable, that's actually, I think dive bombers just need to be changed in general. Just straight up in general. Nelson's borderline worker. I think I wouldn't necessarily agree here, but there's certain times where it is very strong. Rio, that's just more fun. I don't know. And then what Smolensk here? Smolensk needs buffs. I don't know if you know that. It absolutely needs buffs. Needs like rapid reload 2 or something. Let's leave it on that. We'll believe it on that. Yeah, buffs and nerfs all around. There's a lot of things we could go off of on buffs and nerfs. So, if you were given the option to delete a ship from Blitz permanently, which one would it be? Ooh. I'm kind of stuck, because I want to delete the Malta, but I also want to delete the FDR, but I also want to delete the Smolensk. I'd say Malta. I think that's giving me like Smolensk. You can actually fight against. FDR, like it hasn't really gotten out to many people. I don't know. Well, actually FDR, because then I'm gonna delete the FDR because the overall, like they can change the Malta and like that. They don't normally nerf premiums all that much. So, next question: what is your favorite boat released this year, Borodino? I'm just gonna say that right now. That ship is fantastic. Let me know if I think that Borodino. I think that was released this year, wasn't it? Was it released, Cap? I can't remember. Let's see. Was it? I kind of want to know. Video, Borodino. Delete CVs. Next question. I know, right? Yep. Let me check. Yeah, yep. Yeah, Borodino. Yeah, it came out this year. Yeah, Borodino is fantastic. I'm so glad I picked that up from Rulers of the Wave and everything with that. It's a great ship if you can pick it up. Absolutely, thank you, Glad, for the question. Next up, we have Steven. Thanks. What is your favorite video you made this year? Ooh, I should just play it, though. I probably should.
Hey, don't give me that look. Don't think you're getting at us by being cute. What, why are you handing me this? What is this, more trash?
Better be a written apology. See this. Oh, look how big you are.
Oh, this is very nice. Hey, we gotta get this framed. Put up at the top of the fridge. I can't stay mad at you, can I?
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
I love that video. I love that one. That was good. I do have to say also the close second is the FDR video, because that was also like terrifying to like just play it, and all of a sudden I'm averaging 100K. I'm like, oh god, we are screwed. When will they buff Mikasa? I know, right? They need to buff Mikasa. Rapid reload 3, precise aim 2. Maybe you might be able to hit more than one shell per hit salvo. Oh. If you were at a game mode to World of Warships Blitz, what would it be? Gosh. I think I'd go back to my Riot idea. I still think they should add this into standard battles, like the standard battle rotation. But it should be 5v5 or 7v7. And all it is whatever tier, basically, I think it's like greater than 3 or 4, is whatever tier, except the map selection is down by 1 on it. So literally, for tier 5, 6, you're playing on tier 1 map. you're for tier 10s, you're playing on tier 5 maps or something like that, tier 5, 6, and call it Riot. It's just literally the moment you start the game, you're in the game. You're into it. I think that would be a lot of fun, and doing 5v5 would also help prevent against too many bots or something like that. I would say it would have to be no carrier, but at the same time, I think that's just like you'd have to do that. But no, I'd want Riot to do it. I want that type of thing where it's just you're not setting up. You have to be ready and immediately get going because it's like a surprise attack. I think that would be pretty cool to do in some maps, and I think they could play around with the map position of where people are spawned in order to kind of give some people, hey, you got like 20 seconds before you're spotted or something like that. You have to really think with how you're going to do the islands. I'd like to do a Riot mode. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So, can you make an Indomitable tutorial? Oh, that's a drink. That's a drink. Sláinte. Cheers, everyone. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Taylor Swift Atlantic of this video too. That's true. That's true. That is true. How did you originally get into World of Warships Blitz? I think also someone else asked that. And to me, I actually started during the beta because I was close to actually becoming a community contributor for PC back in like 2015, 2016 area, because I built out a application for them using their API at the time. But I started enjoying building the application more than I actually liked playing the game. And that's when I realized I kind of hated it, so I took a few years off. And, basically went and go play Warframe, 7 Days, and so many other games. And then the pandemic hit, and I hit a moment in my career that I started hitting more meetings than actually working. And the time frame of the matches was really perfect. So I just actually was like, hey, it's the middle of the pandemic. Let me just check this game out again. And after I got a brand new job, it was really kind of perfect for right in between meetings. Just be like, hey, I want to play a game or two, right? 1-2 quick 6-minute games at the time, because I think all of them were 6 minutes. And you just played them, and it was just kind of fun, and I just kind of got hooked again. So I actually am. I think I missed being a beta player by just like this much. So that was a rough one. What is your favorite ship to play specifically? I think it's gotta be like Moscow or Minnow. Those things are just. I need to play the Minotaur more often, but the Moscow is just. I love it. Absolutely love it. Just such an easy ship to play, or Kirov too, because I feel like that's just like a down-tiered version of it. A little more high risk, high reward. But can you name one ship from each tier that performs the worst and needs a buff? Ooh, off the top of my head. Let's see if I can do this off the top of my head. Tier 5 Hawkins. It's the worst ship in the game. It is. It's just so bad. It's got all of the worst stats. It's just freaking horrible. Tier 6. Normandy. Yeah, Normandy would be that one. It's just an awkward tier. It's a really awkward tier for it. It's got like just a crap load of guns, but it doesn't have the Lions crap load of guns yet. Almost like the Alaska Puerto Rico situation. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it'd be Normandy. Tier 7. Tier 7's Haida. Haida's OP confirmed. I don't know if you know that. Haida is OP confirmed. But no, Haida needs some buffs. It's really desperately bad. Tier 8. God, I'm also kind of like, what do I got over here that can remind me of what tier 8 is? Because there's just so many. Tier 8's just a competitive tier. Tier 8's a rough tier.
A few moments later.
Of course, you'll want to play that. Lenin's actually not supposed to be there.
Finally!
Yeah, I'd say Lay Terrible. Actually, yeah, for tier 8, Lay Terrible. Oh my god, Lay Terrible is. Why did you give it sonar? What the crap Wargaming? That was. Oh my god, that was a bad idea. Tier 9, I think we'd have to go with. I think I'd say the Lion. I think I would say the Lion. The Lion still needs some love. But for the worst of tier 9, I'm not sure it's right there yet. No, tier 9 is kind of that awkward tier. It's like, is it bad or is it just a position of it? And then tier 10, it's got to be, I'd say Petro. Petro like base Petro does not deserve to be as bad as it is. It does not. It should be better. It should absolutely be better. So let's see. Yep. Now this is the second one. What made you hook on it? I actually, I'll actually say this over and over again. Is this game actually has a really good game loop, and Wargaming really nailed that game loop within World of Warships Blitz. It's quick. You're in. You're out. And then you can put your skill in, and you can spend thousands of hours on it, or you could just play it and in between meetings and never take it seriously and just have stupid fun. It really, there's a lot of variance in this game, and it's a really overall, I'd say it's a well-made game. There's obviously issues with it. You can definitely call it out, but I don't think that it's that bad. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad at all. Elrain, congratulations, you made it super easy to follow you too. Ask me anything. Do you do the outlines and scripts in your subject videos, or do you just wing it? Streams, I guess you're just rolling with the flow. Yeah, of course, streams, I'm rolling with the flow. Though I do generally have a list of stuff. I'll make a little sticky note that just kind of adds things in there. But I actually have a little notebook, and then I also have a Google Keep of all of my video ideas, stuff like that. But in general, what I'll actually do, like I've got an AMA video right here. I don't know if you can read my handwriting. Let's see right there. Or an auto aim video right there. That's what it is. An auto aim one. And it's pretty much just like cliff notes. Just like, hey, one point to the next point to the next point, and then I can wing it from there. Because I find that when I write too many scripts, and I've noticed this, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I'll have a whole like massive sheet of information right in front of me to read off from, and then I'll screw up because I'll go off script. But then if I stay on script, you'll look at my eyes and I'll be going and reading it, and I won't be looking at the camera. So it's one of those like, damned if I do, damned if I don't. So I tend to do cliff notes. Hopefully I work out. Hopefully the take goes well. If not, it's going to take me 5-6 more takes. So it really, I've got ideas and outlines for a lot of videos, but scripts, I rarely write them out, except for, I'd say earlier on this year, especially when Wargaming screwed up, I wrote a script for that because I was like, I have to make sure I get my entire thoughts down, or I'm going to go off and just be a rambling mess. So,
old video and update it because
nope. You're getting moved to next week. We got a bigger problem to handle. Everyone, sorry, public service announcement time because Wargaming already screwed up a few days into 2023. So it depends on the video. I'll occasionally do that. Let's see. Oh, fucking shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hi everyone, drink time. How to sell Bote popped up. Oh god, you guys are. Yeah, I should probably do a whole montage on it. Oh my god. How to sell Bote. Yeah. Oh, how to sell Bote and submarine when. Actually, I think someone just in chat messaged. Will they add subs to Blitz? Actually, there is a clip of on this channel. I'll have to find it maybe in editing or something with that. But Val came on stream and confirmed that submarines have no visible future in Blitz right now.
I didn't even hear you. Some what?
Submarines. It's Blitz's thing.
Submarines.
It's Blitz's thing.
Submarines? I become one of those every day, man.
And that, of course, things can change. But overall, the idea is, I don't think you've got at least 2 years before conceptually they'd be coming out, which then there'll be another 2 years after that. So subs, I do not think they're coming into this game. I've heard of other things being wanted to come into this game that probably might have more merit to come in. I think something like a tier 11 or something, but I'm not quite sure on that one. And it's a lot of will they, won't they, when they, that all fun stuff. But yeah, how to sell Bote again. Submarine one, yep. Let's see, next question, because of course I kind of flipped them around here. Like that. Congrats, Slime. God damn. How to sell Bote. Blitz. Oh, God. So most of the giveaways will be rigged. Yep, all giveaways are rigged. You just don't know it. Sometimes they're rigged in your favor, sometimes they're not. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the question of how to sell Bote. Let's go. Oh, hey, we got something different. We had some of the different congrats that's well earned. I'd be interested in which ship are you most played. So actually, I did notice this question, so I did take some photos. Most played right here. So let's grab this. So pop this one up. So these are my top 4. Right here we have the Nelson, the Clemson, the Kirov, and the Gneisenau. Nelson just for money. You know, I'm betting everyone has heard me over and over and over again say I'm broke. Yeah, I'm broke, and trust me, I am using all of my boosters and everything on Nelson, with Nelson on it, with the camo, maximizing it. I should also probably start using the Missouri more often, as that's another good one too. Clemson, I am a Dirty Seal Clubber, I know, but at least I'm not that type of Dirty Seal Clubber where you start seeing a Wix or a Samson in there. Those people have problems.
Tell me how the grass tastes, little man!
Those people do. Kirov, realistically, there's a lot of people who in this game when I play outside of stream, there's a lot of newer players that I occasionally bring on and play with. So they want to play tier 5 because they're grinding tier 5 or something like that. So I just grab my Kirov and help carry them because the Kirov is absolutely fantastic. And Gneisenau, it's the G. It's the G. Come on. Anything else? Next up we have the Kiev. I stopped because I got the Delny and I just love the Delny more tier for tier now. But the Kiev is so good, so fantastic for its tier. Dmitry Donskoy, I do want to rebuy it someday, but of course I'm broke and I don't play it that often, so I was like, use Sacrificial Lamb, but I do enjoy the Donskoy right there. Bliskovika, fantastic ship. Definitely one of the best tier 7s in my opinion, but you have to be up for that MMO playstyle and everything like that. Afternoon Pegleg, congrats on winning as well. Giulio Cesare, yeah. It's a GC. It's I don't think I need to say more. Isioslav, yeah, that's another. I get bored of playing the same ship, so I grabbed a different ship, and the Isioslav is a different ship than a Clemson. But yeah, I know it's still a Dirty Seal Club. Takao, I'm working to get my Black Takao to beat the Takao on that one because I love the Takao class, absolutely fantastic. But Black Takao just beat the Takao when it came out. Like there's no reason to keep the Takao class if you have the Black Takao. Like, it's just, there's no reason. Moskva, I think everyone's heard me. I love the Moskva, and then Agincourt, because, of course, you can't play the GC all the time. You just can't. You just can't. It just gets boring. God, you gotta play different ships, and Agincourt, it's a fun little blapper, though. I will say the Iron Duke might kind of take up that position eventually. So, yeah. Yeah, but thank you for the question, Michael. In your opinion, what is the most underrated destroyer, cruiser, and BB at tier 10 from San Martin Gaming or Red Gaming? Which, by the way, go give him some love over on his channel. Underrated. Ooh. Actually, I need to bring up a list because I want to make sure I want to bring up my tier list. I know it might give some PTSD to some people, but
No! Wait!
Just hold. Let's bring over this. Let's pop this up. Underrated. Obviously, we can't go for the meta or the competitive. We have to look at probably the playable or needs fixing. Underrated. Okay, you know, I'm gonna say it's got to be the Kremlin. I think the Kremlin is one of the most underrated tier 10s. I think a lot of people crap on it, but it has some amazing guns when you finally learn how to use it. It is absolutely fantastic. And God, I have a whole meme actually eventually that I'm gonna make that's just all about on how, yeah, the grind for it sucks. But the Kremlin itself, once you max it out, once you get APCS, once you like really get to learn the guns, it's rewarding. And people like to crap on it, but I have seen some amazing players do some stupid stuff with it. And I think a lot of people underrate it, especially because it actually does have pretty decent AA, it does have pretty decent secondaries, and it does tank actually fairly well in comparison to other battleships, in my opinion. But yeah, it does have its issues, but yeah, no, Kremlin's a fantastic battleship, and it just sucks that you have to go through like the tier 6 is good. The tier 7, the sign up, it's definitely workable and almost akin to, you know, you could use it in competitive. But the tier 8 and tier 9, those things can be rough for their tier. And the Kremlin is not really rough if you know what you're shooting. So, thank you for the question there. Wobbly Jelly, congrats on 2K. Here's my question. If you could add any tech tree line, a new nation or nation already in the game, what would it be? Personally, a Dutch DD line would be fun. Dutch DDs would be fun. So this is where I'm going to go back for my love of the Nuremberg class and the love of the Lagosinier. I believe we should actually get 2 short lines. I'm gonna do 2 on this one. But think of a Venezia, but 155s with AP. Basically make it a tier 10 mains. I think, or mines, whichever way you want to say. I think that would be a blast. Absolute blast of a ship. And then, of course, the reverse. I'd almost want a free Colbert line, or basically from the Lagosinier to the Bayard, all the way up to tier 10. So almost like an actual balanced free Smolensk, but French. I think that would be fun. Like two light cruiser lines. That's one's got maybe some tankiness, but it's just the lighter guns and decent AP, and then the other one just being bad out of hell light cruisers with a crap load of small guns. I think that'd be fun. I think that would be a really good time. But Dutch DDs, I think, aren't they coming in? Actually, Chad, I think they're coming into PC or something's coming close to it. But I could see Dutch DDs being fun. Yeah. Maybe, a whole line of Gronigans. Really, thank you for the question, Wobbly Jelly. Sorry if I'm forgetting to question. What do you think about the recent quality of life changes, i.e. gun sounds and turret bugs, and what other changes like these would you recommend in wargaming to implement? Ooh. Okay, so turret bug was amazing. Turret bug was straight out. Yes, absolutely amazing. Gun sounds, I feel like they could have done more. I really don't notice too many of them, actually. But overall, hey, I'll take it. It's better, but turret bug was a major one. I love it, and I think the quality of life improvements, a lot of people forget on how important those can be to the overall feeling of the game. Because while the regular game is great and everything like that, it's the surrounding things that then taint it if they're bad. So to me, those quality of life changes, balance updates, everything like that, make that core gameplay just better, and they don't rot. I think there's so many things. Like I really do wish they would actually hire someone just specifically for like 3 months to clean up the UI. And I mean clean up the UI in taking a lot of things that I said and applying a design system. And a design system, I know a bunch of people aren't very technical, but for a programmer, it's basically giving them like, hey, here's a button number 1. It's used this way. Here's a button number 2, or here's text number 1 and text number 2. These are the ones you're going to use, and just using those in the positions so that everyone, when you look at a screen, like you're trained to it because now you understand, oh, this button does this and this button does this. It's very clear and indicative of what you need to do, and also it makes it all legible because you're all expecting the same exact text style and everything like that. It's just, I really do feel like that would be nice for them to go through, but UI cleanup is just one thing. Buffet one, definitely would love that. There is rumors that NetEase is working on something like that, and then there's rumors that that's just step 1, which is even better. So yeah, it's I think besides UI changes, manual secondaries and manual and better AA controls. Like maybe you can target which AA squadron, which I don't think really would be too hard to implement, at least in my opinion. We'll find out. We'll see. Donafet, what scotch did you try on your trip? Oh dear lord, no, this is the better question of what scotch did I not try on the trip? Okay, so I'm a weirdo, and I will even show you this. I can't show you on my computer because there is actually NDA stuff on there and everything like that. So I keep a list. Let me see if I can do this. I keep a list of all of the whiskeys and scotches that I like because I really can't keep track of them myself. So let's see, the winners of last round in Scotland, and like that. Let me see if I can find, where did I first stop? Lagavulin Distillery Edition, that was really good. Lagavulin 16 year, paired. Actually, no, that's a old one. Sorry. Oh no, I'm thinking of the Lagavulin. I'm gonna probably slaughter it. Shalte. It's like a something that they have at a festival every year. That was fantastic. Let's see what else do I have on here from this trip. Delwynnie, 30 year. Actually, they poured me a dang glass of 30 year for free when we went to Delwynnie this time. I was impressed, and it was the smoothest scotch I have ever had in my life, like the nice Highland smooth and such. But I then looked at the price because I wanted to buy it. Yeah, it's like $600 now. God no at all. Next thing, Rasse. Actually, they're right here. So, I'm actually eventually going to do a whole rework of this and do a whole stream of it. Let me know if you guys want that. Leave a like if you guys want me to do that. But, so Rasse is a small island off the coast of Scotland. And with that, off of the Isle of Skye. And this is now my second gin that I actually like. I can pull up the first gin if you guys are wanting that show off. But their gin is absolutely amazing. It's botanical, not a gin brew. Secondly, fun fact: we literally we went over to the island, and this came out the day we got there, including another one. So we got this Rasse Isle gin, the special release one that they have, and it is fantastic. It's a heartier version of it. Wait, it is coming to the States. I did learn that, so I can finally drink this one that I've had actually in the background this entire time. I've drank a little bit of it. Now I can actually get more of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna drink it. And then finally, let's get done with that. This is the distillery exclusive bottle from Rasse. Absolutely fantastic one as well. Next thing, I know, right? This is like, how much scotch do you have? All of it. We actually just opened up Glendeveron last night. And if I had to say anything, it's a dessert whiskey. Like, it's a nice end of the night, you have a small dram, and you have a nice little sweet treat. So, highly would suggest it. Actually, I believe the 16 year is the only one at Travel Exclusive. So, you have to think about that. Secondly, Highland Park. We bought this actually at the wonderful duty free. Something like that. Highland Park. This was my This was my first bottle. I did not expect it, actually, but Aberfeldy 21-year exceptional cash, small batch, limited release. If it's doing that right. With that. Yeah, absolutely amazing Madeira cast. With that, for anyone who doesn't understand, Aberfeldy is like a honey whiskey. I think you get a really good hints of sweet honey, and the Madeira cast just adds that amazing after flavor from those casks. So you get this very honey with a sweet kind of crispy burn, at least in my opinion. Fantastic distillery. Most time you can get 12 year is actually, I'd say, arguably better than their regular 16 year, and then a 20 year is just dangerously expensive. And then we didn't end up going to Belvinny. We went to their sister company, Glenfiddich, which is actually one of my most favorite ones. But we have the Belvinny Madeira cask that I picked up actually at the duty free. Like that. This was fantastic. I actually got to try it at there. But let's see, what else do I have? We have Cardew 15, we have Highland 18, Highland the 14 that I actually showed you. Dado. One sec. I got it. Okay, so I'm not going to put my ears in yet because I'm going to put this right back. So over in Scotland, we did the Solera tour. So we actually got to bottle and make our own scotch. So we literally took a tour and we got to try out just raw sherry, bourbon, and new oak flavors. And I basically got to make my own little batch. And like that, with my horrible handwriting and everything like that. Absolutely amazing tour. Fantastic. Suggestion, go on the weekends and something special might happen. Just an FYI, if you go to Glenfiddich, go on the weekends. Okay. Need a good pair. Oh, Daniel, need a good cigar to pair with that scotch? 1 second. So you're all actually going to get my real name right here. But this was from my brother from another mother, like that, but a 50 cal that I have now turned like that. See, my dad is a bit of a craftsman. Camera 2. Boom! Camera 2. You now are on my second camera.
This is getting out of hand.
How's it going? You got 2 of me now. Like that. But we made this into a small humidifier. Unfortunately, the thing is still needing time to work on it. But we have a small humidifier with a few cigars in there right now. So a little 50 cal turned into that. Really beautifully, and it smells wonderful. I thought I need to have a cigar soon. But yeah. So yeah, no, Daniel Day, I definitely am working on plenty of cigars. But first scotch. Okay, first scotch, okay. Let's take off camera 2 so there's not 2 of me. But yeah, you can clearly tell we have plenty of scotch. And actually, if you're on the distillery channel, I post up occasionally photos of what else we find. And with that, let's keep on. I know the section's getting too long. We'll quickly go through this. Let's see, we just got through that. Glenmorangie, Highland 16 year was great. The Bowmore 12 and Delmore 12. I know those are everywhere, but you know, they're still pretty darn good. And I actually hadn't tried them yet, though I did try them with a very, very salty bartender, Grantown on Spy, which is just south of Dufton, which is basically where all the distilleries are. Fantastic. Craig's Bar, if you haven't gone there, definitely go there. Over there, it's an absolute fun time, but do expect a salty bartender, and you'll have fun on that. Glengoyne 18 year. Delwynnie's Winter Gold was really good until basically we ended up drinking it and then kind of realizing that we just would rather just have the regular one. Like, really matter. Belvini Doublewood is a fantastic one. You can get that in the States. Singleton 12, Glenfarclas 15. Glenfarclas, you cannot get it in the States. It is pretty much only European exclusive. That is an amazing sherry cask. So if you love sherry cask, Glenfarclas 15. We finished a bottle of 200 centiliters, and then we went out and found 2 bottles. 2 bottles to bring home. We only were able to bring home, unfortunately. The Banana brand, or the Banana Haben, actually. We called it Banana all the time over there. 12 years great, and then Highland Park, actually, I talked about that. So yeah, we had scotch. We had scotch, so slancha, as they would say over there. But yeah, it's absolutely good. And when is Smolensk getting balanced? Someday, I hope. Someday. God, I hate that thing. Luckily, I've been running into a lot more toxic CVs recently. I don't know if anyone else has noticed that. So, from Foo Big Tree, will you continue to push yourself series and make ship reviews? So, push yourself is kind of over, though I kind of actually, I know actually my notes on the Auto Aim TLDR, I think that I might make that a push yourself. Because it really kind of makes for that type of situation, because you are pushing yourself, you're pushing your accuracy just a little bit more. So I might make another push yourself. If you have other topics you want me to cover on push yourself, if you think I should add in anything, let me know. I'm always willing to help educate the community and continue on making people a little bit better. Though it is kind of annoying when all of a sudden I've noticed that occasionally I'll put a video out about something, and then all of a sudden for the next week you notice everyone's kind of starting to do it slowly, and you're like, crap, I can't do the whole stupid trick anymore. They're not idiots anymore. Yeah. So ship reviews. So I haven't found a way to make a good ship review in a little while. So I started this channel off on actually the basically what I kind of like to joke around, but Cruisers of Blitz 1.0 0.1 type of thing. Bob Lynn just took it over, and he did a way better job at it. He nailed it. He took, in my opinion, I'm glad he did, because the format was really old, and I really haven't found a better way to do it. I really wouldn't mind doing something with like 3D animation or something like that, because that would be kind of cool. I have talked about wanting to kind of maybe add historical moments and talks about stuff like that with certain things, but overall, I just haven't really found a format that I would want to watch. And that's kind of one thing that you always kind of want to do as a creator, is go like, hey, would I want to watch that? And if so, then that means there's most likely an audience for it. So makes sense for that. We'll also make what new and what I can talk. Also, will you also make a new what and when to grind video? I can write that down. Yeah. When was the last what and when to grind? I don't even remember. What? When? Was it? I did one. Oh, actually, about last year. So it is about time for that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I probably should. So I'll probably wait until after the Pan Asian, or maybe even once the Louisiana line comes out. That's what I'll probably wait for. I thought just so we get everything there and such. And then why'd you pick your name to be in game to be Sly47? So actually, once again, got to. So this is the first game. I haven't bought one specifically, so I could actually do it on an emulator occasionally. This is with my namesake. So it is for Steel Lancer Arena International. Obviously, I can't play it on stream or anything like that, but absolutely fantastic game. It's an old mech game. That's why I'm kind of hoping AC6 is kind of really fun. Kind of been needing a mech game, and Hawken was an absolute failure a while back, so I'm gonna need that. And I'm not really a mech warrior fan either. So. Yeah, but that is the origin of Sly. I actually really did enjoy that. For a while there, I was actually Obsidian 47, a little while for that. And then 47 is my favorite number, color, and element. So much so I have a 47 actually tattooed on my spine. I don't think I can actually show it on here, but maybe I'll put it in post or something like that on this. But yeah, it's my favorite number, color, element, which is silver. I really do enjoy the color silver. I love silver cars. I love silver guns, silver bullets. Especially when you have to deal with a full moon, you might need those. But yeah, but thank you for the question, Big Tree. Let's go on to Dickie Kendra. My question is: aircraft carrier gameplay, will it be changed in the future? I don't know. I went over the slide in the 47. Aircraft gameplay, I don't think is going to change. I think we're pushing so that dive bombers aren't heat seeker missiles anymore. I think that's probably the highest likely of change for any form of the aircraft gameplay other than buffs and nerfs. So I do believe they do need a change, but I think not much. Especially it's hard to kind of go what's going to be the change on a small handheld device. That might be hard. Tier list on tier list. Oh my god, we're not doing any more. No, we're not doing tier lists for like 6 months easy unless something crazy happens. But no, tier lists on No, we're not doing any more tier lists. Oh god. No. Wait. Oh no. Drake, thank you for the question, but no. Nope. And I think that is actually it. That is it. Let's actually look at chat. Let's see, do we have any questions in lay chat here? Let me actually pull up. Where are you? I put you here somewhere. Put you all here somewhere. Let's go. There we go. Perfect. I'll pop this up. And we'll go over, replace it. It's going to go through any more questions in chat, which, of course, if you have any questions, when will they buff Mikasa? I think I answered that a little bit. Will he add subs? We talked about that. How to play a battleship against Kaga? Go back to port and play a different game. Yeah. How about them lines from a fellow Michigander? I am not a sports person. I am not. I'm a white flag person. Basically, I grew up with my mom, who had been to U of M. And then we had friends that, of course, went to state. And then we had, God, what else is there? I think we didn't have too many friends from OSU until I got into high school. And then one of my better friends, part of a larger group of friends that I had, was a big OSU fan. So basically, around the time that I actually kind of lightly cared about sports and actually wanted to go over to sports parties, was I literally would go in a single day, go root for the U of M, go root for state, and go root for OSU in the same game. So, or in the same day. I hope the Lions can one day not be a joke, but yeah, they're a joke right now. They still and will always be a joke. Let me just make sure that, yeah, the chat's showing. Okay, perfect. Leba got here in the end. Algary, nice. Hopefully I answered your question well. Daniel Day Lewis, the Russian battleships are underrated. Put the reload mod in slot 1 battle tank with them. Yeah, no, the reload mod definitely does help fix them. Yep, it does. I still think they need a little bit of love, but yeah. Smoke with fuel smoke would be just fine. Actually, you know what? I am waiting for the first ship to have both like multiple levels of something. Like get a ship with like a reload 2 and a reload. I know it'd be kind of weird, but I think it'd be kind of an interesting thing where it's you're more of that skill base. You're waiting on cooldowns. I could even see a fuel smoke versus a smoke ship, like have both of them on there. So you want to use one, like maybe you have one fuel, or you have one regular smoke, but you have 4 fuel smokes. So it's like, which smoke do you want to use? I feel like that could be a little bit better one. Hey, Sly, what is the best tier 8 BB in your opinion? Ooh, best one overall is Roma. Borodino's right behind it. I think that one's fantastic. A lot of people say the Atlantico, but the problem is I think a lot of people are learning enough about the Atlantico that we've finally kind of neutered it and nerfed it via just talking to people and be like, just burn it down. Just start to burn it down and run away. I still think the Atlantico might need to change. I'd love some of its nerfs reverted and then have its main gun firing range drop to like 11 kilometers. So that basically it has to be in range to do all the damage. I think that would be it would be a unique ship for tier 8. I think it would be, but I think that a lot of people just need to run and burn it down. So, or we need more DZPs out in the field just to kill it. So, how about the topics of shooting a DD on a BB for push yourself? Shooting ADD when you're in a BB, Michael? Is that what you're saying? Well, you gotta make sure you have AP, or what you gotta do is you have to hit mid ship. Not quite sure how much there is. I think target acquisition would actually be a pretty good topic, though. That is true. That is true, Michael. We might be able to talk about target acquisition on a battleship. Is when do you stop sniping per se in a battleship and sit down and go, okay, I gotta focus on this DD. I gotta help out my team with it, or stuff like that. I don't know. I'd have to play with that idea. Well, show the world that the Lenin isn't as bad. Daniel, I am already on that crap. Let me quickly grab that. Let me videos. Where is it? I think that is in staging. Lenin. Yep. I already have 3 games ready for me to go through. I think I've got 2 more on this device right here. But yeah, no, Lenin is not as bad as we put it. It's on the whole revisit list. I think what is the revisit list? Revisit list right now. Yeah, so the tier maker revisited, which will probably happen after the week of this video, will be Lenin, Minnow, St. Vincent, Hindi, Z52, and Hawk. Right now, but Lenin, no, I was completely on it. Though I do kind of, I don't know, maybe I'm getting a honeymoon phase with it. I don't know. I need to play it more, but at the same time, I'm doing really good with it. Doing really good with it. The Atlantica, the Taylor Swift Atlantica, that one was good. I want to rewatch that. That one's actually pretty good. Let me find it. So for anyone who doesn't know, like this is my this is my backup area if you want to see that of how much stuff. So right now I have 1 terabyte of information saved for 2023. 2022 that's 16 gigs. It's all refined video, so it's different. Yeah, you can see all the videos for 2023 is right here. So you can see all the streams off the bat. Wait, why does this ask me anything? Oh, let me. Yeah, this doesn't ask me anything. Yeah, no, we're doing it live. I wanted to kind of do a whole curated video, but I've kind of been enjoying the kind of more off the cuff, do it live videos. I did the earlier this weekend in Blitz as a more curated kind of controlled video. So let me know if you guys like that more than the one just doing it on stream. Unfortunately, it takes a lot more time, but it's just one of those things that people want. The AC-130 Hiromi meme was hilarious. I remember that one. April Fools, that was a good one. Oh, I remember that. That was good. So many people were just like, I could not believe you. Where is the Atlantico 1v1s? Oh yeah, the Atlantico 1v1 meme video. That was the beginning of all hell. Yep. I think it might have been called Triple Atlanticos or something like that. I don't know where it is. So, somewhere in here. I don't know. Life of a content creator. I'm almost maxed out on 4 terabytes, but I'll be removing most of these files at the end of the year. What is your most memorable moment in World of Warships Blitz?
My most memorable moment in World of Warships Blitz. Is this live right now, or is it?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, I know. But what is mine? Ooh. Oh, the learning that the Christopher Colombo was 360 turrets. That was a little memorable. I remember that one. Being like, wait, the fuck? What? This thing is 360?
Oh yeah. Are they 360?
Right
The 380s.
No. I'm saying, do they rotate 360? Why are we quiet? Did I say something?
What? What?
I said.
What? The fuck?
They should rotate 360.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, I guess I'm not playing DDs anymore. It's your turn.
Holy shit.
It's even funnier because I don't think Lepanto has 360s.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So,
It looks like it should have them though.
Ooh, what's an memorable moment? This is tough. Oh man, God, look at this. This is one of the first videos. Oh man, all the way back. Let's go back. Let's
Everyone,
look at
Sly 47 here.
Oh my God, all the way back in Utah.
Preparations for rulers of the waves.
Oh man, that's young Sly right there. I think that was midst of the pandemic at that point. Oh yeah, yeah, it'd be 11. Yeah, because actually I had a drive failure, which basically made me lose most of the 2020-2021 section of everything on this channel. So basically everything's online or something like that. Most memorable though, I'd say the CC. That one's a pretty fun one. Oh God. Although I will say the 4 floods in my Mutsu, and I keep on saying it, but I can't recreate it. I keep on trying to play the Mutsu, and it just doesn't happen anymore. It was that serendipitous moment where things just worked. It just worked. It was amazing, and it's never gonna happen again. It's gone. It's gone. The opportunity is